Hello and welcome to part 2 of a mini-series guide to the Pandaren Spirit Grandmaster Pet Tamers. Today in part 2, actually, in last episode, part 1, we took on the Whispering Pandaren Spirit Tamer in the Jade Forest. I still have to set up a proper lineup that works better, but yeah, the one I chose did work, but I can do better. Anyways, this one, the Burning Pandaren Spirit Tamer, is found in Townlong Steppes on the northwestern edge of the main part of it. Not on the islands. Right here. West of Fire Camp El Sul, north of Creves. Easier than Whispering Spirit Tamer, I guess. Pets I'm going to go with are Bonkers, Bucktooth Flapper, and Pygmy Direhorn. I've shown you where to get Pygmy Direhorn in the last episode, but I'll tell you again. From Horadon, the second boss of Throne of Thunder raid, you can get a, Runt Direhorn? Direhorn Runt from the Isle of Giants, north of Kunlai Summit, from the Direhorn mobs on the south end of the island. Bucktooth Flapper you can catch, I think, Jade Forest. I think near any body of water. There's the Jade Forest, the starting zone for Pandaria. And Bonkers you can find inside a Kukuru chest on the Timeless Isle. I'll show you exactly where that is. Just off the Jade Forest, I think you can fly here once you reach 90. Or run with water walking or something, water walking mount. Cave is this one. You just run in and I think you pay the hose in there for a bunch of keys with timeless coins. Then you open chests until you get Bonkers. That's it. Abilities I'm going to use are Jab, Dodge, Tornado Punch. I haven't chosen abilities for Bucktooth Flapper yet. Give me a sec. Pygmy Direhorn's going to use the good old Trihorn Shield and Trample. Bucktooth Flapper, let me think. Chew? I don't think so. Well, I just might spam Tail Slap like I do when I use him for the Veggies trio for the Garrison Daily Menagerie pets. Well, I think I'm all set. Let's get right into it. Okay, starting out is Crimson. I think this is a Spirit of Competition pet. Or a look-alike, at least. Crimson's gonna start with, let me see, Cyclone. It leaves a little whirlwind dealing flying damage to my team. Then Lift Off, and I think Breath for 3 or 4 turns. Well, however long it is, he's gonna use it until Cyclone ends, and he's gonna refresh it and start again. Now let me see. I want to dodge the Lift Off. Tornado Punch is always good. And I want to get as much hits of these in as I can, so I'm going to use it right away. So that the cooldown will end sooner. Now he's going to fly up for Lift Off this round, so I think I'll dodge. There you go, Cyclone hitting my team, and he's gonna fly down. I'll dodge it and jab until Tornado punches up. Or until he dies, which just might be the case. Yeah, that looks just what might be about to happen. Breath and Death Jab. And I'm about half dead. Okay, next up is Pandaren Fire Spirit. This guy, I don't know, he doesn't do what I would do, really. His abilities are Cauterize, a 3-round cooldown, Heal, which depends on the hit taken. I could use that to my advantage. With a weak attack from both Kudu Flapper. Anyways, the reason I say his attack pattern is strange is because what I would do is use Immolate first. It deals elemental damage and burns the enemy for a few turns. And then I would use Conflagrate. Deals elemental damage and extra damage if the target is burning. Anyways, what I found is that he starts with Conflagrate. It's got a 4-round cooldown, so why would you do that? Now, let's see. Well, Tornado Punch is up. I'm going to see if I can stun him. Of course, it might be ineffective because he might cauterize the next turn. This is what I found on my attempt earlier. Yeah, there you go. Now let me see. He's got 3 rounds before we can use that again, and 3 rounds before we can use Conflagrate again. I know I said it has a 4-round and I said 3, but he just used up one of those 4 rounds with Cauterize. He's not even using Immolate. Well, that's fine. More turns for me. Now, by now, Conflagrate and Cauterize are both up. Well, I think it's just fine if I use Tail Slap. Looks like he prefers to use Cauterize if he has some health missing. Oh, and there you go. He actually used Immolate properly with Conflagrate up. So the next thing he does will actually be that. Or he's just going to pass his turn. Get smacked in the face with a Bucktooth Flapper Flap. It's got little spikes on it. Okay, last pet is Glowy. Okay. He's got a lot of small hitting abilities. Glowing Toxin lasts 4 rounds on the opponent, deals 6% of your max health as damage. Well, Swarm has a 3-round, no round cooldown. Swarm lasts 3 rounds, is what I meant. Confusing Sting lasts 5 rounds, deals flying damage at the end of each turn, but has a very small chance to deal extra damage while the target attacks. And Swarm, you should be familiar with this. A bunch of little fireflies are going to attack me for minimal damage, but also add a damage taken debuff. So, Pygmy Direhorn, you've heard of him before. He's going to use Trihorn Shield. I think that should block most of the little hits from Glowy's attacks. But before that happens, I'm going to do what I can with Bucktooth Flapper, like slowing Glowy with Screech, and maybe throw on a dot with Wood Chipper. Oh, he's still faster than I am. 417. Well, so much for that. Alright, Pygmy Direhorn. Let's see what you got. Now I should just be able to spam Trample and be done with it. Aha! Awesome. Trihorn Shield blocks the full amount of Swarm damage. And he's got that going for another round. There we go. And he's gonna put either one of the toxins, Confusing Sting or Glowing Toxin. No. I guess I miscounted with a round of Swarm, or he just started a new set of Swarm attacks. He did. Well, it seems the priority would be to get some shattered defenses up on his opponent. Well, sucks to be you. I win. Ta-da! Now, as I've said before, the prize you get from the Pandaren Spirit Tamers is a Spirit Pet Supplies bag. It's got the same icon, same name, same everything, except contents. The contents of this one might contain a Pandaren Fire Spirit Battle Pet, but it did not. I got the, usual junk. Nice. Anyways, this has been episode 2 of the Pandaren Grandmaster Pet Tamer series. It's a short series, really. 2 more episodes to go for the Thundering... Oh yeah. I said I was going to do Thundering as a second episode, but I'm trying to do these all in one day since, I've done Thundering already today, and I can't do them again since it's daily quest and I'm locked out. Next one will be Flowing Pandaren Spirit Tamer. And then, Thundering Pandaren Spirit Tamer. Okay. Until then, I'll see you next time. Have a good day, be swell, stay well, and farewell.